a steel chair wrapped around his neck. Jacob Fatu locked and loaded for a hip attack that could have ended his night cold, and he stops. Just to lean in and whisper one sentence that changes everything. Fall in line, or next time, nobody's stopping me. Welcome back to WrestlingCannva. Friday night in Oklahoma City, and Jacob Fatu didn't just send Solo Sikoa a message. He sent it in blood, live on television, and he was willing to sacrifice his own best friend to prove he meant it. It starts with Jimmy Uso and Fatu calling Sikoa out by name. Sikoa doesn't show. Royce Keys does instead, and Keys isn't some random interruption. This is Fatu's actual friend, 14 years deep. The guy who had nothing and called Fatu his brother for it. Keys tries talking sense into him, calm, respectful, almost pleading. Fatu listens. For 1 second, it looks like it's actually landing. Then he superkicks him in the face. That's not a man protecting his family anymore. That's a man protecting himself from what Roman does to people who say no. Sikoa shows up at ringside anyway, lining up a Samoan spike on Jimmy, and Fatu doesn't hesitate for a second. Tongan death grip, straight over the barricade, dragging his own cousin's war onto his back like it's suddenly his responsibility now. Jimmy steals the win off the chaos. Then, Fatu drags Sikoa into the ring, alone, and the real message starts. If this bloodline chaos has you locked in, tap that subscribe button. I'm tracking every single piece of this story as it happens. Stomps in the corner, a chair wrapped around Sikoa's throat. Fatu winds up like he's about to end him right there in front of everybody and stops cold. Gets right in his face instead. Tells him to be at Raw Monday. Tells him to fall in line. Tells him next time there's no warning at all. That's not an invitation anymore. That's a countdown clock. And Sikoa's the only one who doesn't seem to hear it ticking. And here's what makes this even more dangerous. Somewhere backstage, Sami Zayn is still replaying the worst 9 days of his career. Dethroned, humiliated, completely alone with nowhere left to go. 2 men getting isolated by the exact same family, on the exact same week. If Sikoa doesn't bow on Monday, he might not be standing alone much longer. Does Solo Sikoa walk into Raw and finally fall in line, or does this explode into something Roman Reigns can't control? Tell me your prediction in the comments below. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.